Hi everyone, I'm JD. Welcome back to my channel. So I've got another Junk Journal with Me session using my vintage journal, and the page spread I'm doing today is only using items from Paper Daisy Journals. So I did a live unboxing of a beautiful package I got from her, and I pulled out some of the papers and ephemeras, and from this stack I narrowed it down to this pile here, and this is what I'm going to use for my page spread. So I already had stuck down a piece during a live session, this beautiful piece here above the camera, and I love it. It's got the blue, the soft blue and the flowers. The camera, it has a heart in the middle, as you can see, and it also has a little stamp you might not be able to see, but it says Roma on the stamp, and that was the name of my grandma, my kindred spirit, who I've talked about before. She was creative and artistic and nurtured all of that side in me, and we both liked the same things, pretty, girly, sparkly things. So this page is dedicated to my grandma, and that's the story I'm trying to tell on this page, but only decorating it with beautiful, pretty things from Paper Daisy Journals. So I've got I want to use that green wallpaper on the left hand side to tie in with the green page on the right, and then I want to use that blue wallpaper as well on the top left hand side to tie in with the blue of that journal card piece. And this came together as a blue, green and pink page spread. And the ladies in the live helped me to put this page together. It looks like it all came together real quick just then, but no, I was umming and ahhing, and they were helping me figure out what to do. So Tonya said to put these flowers at the top here, for example, and so many ladies helped me to decide this little stamp piece of wallpaper. They helped me choose which wallpaper to use, and it ties in the blue as well. So we've got a blue flower there that brings it all together as well and draws the eye down. And this tea card, it's a blue butterfly, so all of my things are represented here. You'll see later there's a blue bird. So we've got the blue bird, the blue flower and the blue butterfly. And basically I want to dedicate this page to my kindred spirit, to my grandma, and I'm using that journaling section on top of the camera for writing about that. I was going to put a page inside the glassine bag as my journaling space, but we tried that with various papers and it covered up too much of the page and wasn't working, so that glassine bag is just going to be for pure decoration. So I glue that flap down onto the other side, and it's just an interactive piece and pretty, and I like it. So it's purely for decoration, also to break up the horizontal camera and journal card. It just was a bit too horizontal, so this brings everything together and helps the page kind of flow together. So now I'm working on the other side, and again, the ladies, I've got to give a shout out to Tonya and Terry especially, but also Brittany and Sass and Miffy, and I apologize if I've forgotten anyone, but these ladies were the ones helping me decide on placement and what items to choose. So just cutting that wallpaper down, since I don't want to waste any little scraps that I can cut off that to use in a different project. So I'm going to cut off this little piece too, because you never know when you might need to fill in a gap. So putting that there, and then overlaying the different types of wallpapers. So I used double-sided tape for the wallpapers and the thicker papers just to give it some structure, I suppose. The glue I use more on this particular page spread for the thinner items. So yeah, just sticking that blue piece at the top. And I was saying how, I didn't want to really cover that whole entire ledger page, but a collage is nice. And there were so many things I wanted to include on this page that I just went for it. And it became quite a busy page, especially on the left, that I tried to balance out on the right. But I like it. Every element on there I like and makes me happy. So that's the point of this page as well. Well, all the pages in this journal, I hope, make me happy. And I like how it says wallpaper just at the top there. That's really cool. And I just love the textures of those vintage wallpapers. It feels raised. You can feel the flowers on top, the design of the flowers. And this ledger piece, it's so pretty. I loved script writing and ledger papers, vintage ledger papers. Oh, so pretty. I had this moment where I was like, oh, do I use these things? Because what if I want to use it in a different journal? And what if I want to save it for a different project? And Miffy helped me just to go ahead and use them with her phrase. What she said, there'll be other pretties for you when you come to journal next time. Or when you come to your next journal, there'll be other pretties you can use. And I thought, yeah, so true, so true. And I'm actually the page spread I'm going to do after this will be dedicated to that insight, that thought, a page dedicated to Miffy. And it actually has started me on this journey of this journal in particular. I'm going to use it for those items I've been hoarding, those special pieces. And it's going to be a life lesson too. Like, don't save your best till tomorrow. Give your best today, and don't save your favorite possessions and use them only later, because later might never come. Just use it now. Use those things now. And I'll talk a bit more about that later. But yeah, I'm sticking this vintage seed packet down here, and it looks so beautiful. I love it. And that ticket, that green ticket, Tonya helped me to put that there because it has, it just fills in that space first of all, and it's green, so it ties in the colour scheme, but also it has the letter R on it. So that stands for my grandma Roma. So I thought that was quite fitting. So this paper clip was there already, and I wanted to utilise it, so I slid in that blue playing card with the bluebirds, and thought it just brought that page together really well. So it's less of just a very structured collage and more of a put together page that flows together. And then I'm just writing the date and the day in this little gap here. Excuse me. And then I'm just writing Kindred Spirit as my title on this journal card or journaling spot. And I just write about, how she was creative and artistic and nurtured those things in me. And I even had this day where she came to visit, and my dad let me have the day off from school when I was in high school, just so I could spend some time with her. And she took me out shopping, and we bought some pretty things. Both of us bought pretty things. And yeah, so she bought me one time these gorgeous Christmas ornaments with sparkles and glitter, and I still have it, and it reminds me of her. So yeah, just lots of memories of us creating things and enjoying loving pretty things, girly, sparkly things. So yeah, just writing all about that here. So let me know if you like these kind of videos. I'm planning to do lots more, because even more than making journals and doing flip throughs, my favorite thing is actually using journals and actually journaling in them. So I really want to do more of these. Let me know if you're keen. Maybe even one a day, that would be the aim, but perhaps not that regular. But anyway, love how it turned out and hope you did too. I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.